The name of your organization is, I thought it was 13 Minute.
It is.
But it's not. Okay, because he said 13 Minute Productions. Why don't you guys go around and introduce yourselves? Just say who you are.
To camera?
Yeah, sure.
Logan Rink.
Milan Molina.
Mike Kleinschmidt. Jose Cardenas.
Chris Bellier. Cool. Okay, so when you guys did the Gallery 13 about 2 years ago, you had a different name for your organization. It was 6 After 5. And I guess one of your original members has left and gone away. Is that why you decided to change the name, or did you decide to change the name because your focus has changed?
Yeah, because the focus has changed. We did the Gallery 13 project. It wasn't intended to be constructed. The 13-minute productions group got together to do development projects and to design furniture and to do. We've got a really good graphic design project right now. Dual Street Dragons, Adam Street Dragons, and we've got a piece of furniture that's in prototype right now, and we've also got this 16 flat project.
Okay.
So the 6 After 5 thing was a recreational group. This is an actual company.
So the Gallery 13 was more of a conceptual thing, kind of to push the boundaries of what could be done.
Yeah,
in
and to
small
show the city
space.
what they could do. The building was empty and there was no RFP for it at the time.
Well, I guess the focus really was to take the process of architecture and do a project and then display the entire process at Art Walk as a piece of art itself. Because typically people will see the finished product, the finished rendering, the finished drawings, and there's not a whole lot of understanding of how we get there. So that's what we decided to display, was the entire process, sketches to notes, everything that involved sort of the linear process of architecture that got us to that end product, as well as the end product. So we showed the entire thing at Art Walk as a piece of art. So there was multiple reasons for us to do what we wanted to do, but I guess that was sort of this thesis statement for doing what we did, was to display it.
I definitely want to get back to the furniture and the dragons. So don't let me forget to get to that, because sometimes I'll wrap up before I'm ready. But so 13-minute productions. How did you guys come up with that name? What does it stand for? Did you just pull it out of the air?
No, we didn't pull it out of the air, but it's a trade secret, so we never tell anybody what the name means.
Kind of like TSI.
Exactly.
Yeah, nobody knows what TSI is.
Right.
Jose knows, but he won't tell.
It's top secret.
Well, what's the I?
So I guess the big project you guys are working on now is the 16 flat over in the Cathedral District. Kind of describe where that is. Maybe talk about the Cathedral District a little bit. Most people don't refer to it that way. Most people don't even know that it's something in downtown called the Cathedral District. And are you guys going to use that name, Cathedral District, to kind of brand your project, to kind of sell it as
No, I don't think so.
We're proud that it's in the Cathedral District. I live in the Cathedral District.
Okay.
Yes, there are districts. People should get familiar with them. So you're going to hear more and more about them and more of these projects pop up. I don't think we're specifically trying to brand ourselves with that name, but that's where it is. Liberty and Duval, and the Cross Streets project is. And the Cathedral District is where we are and north.
So the project you guys are doing in the Cathedral District, can you kind of tell us a little bit about it?
Basically, it's a very small lot, 0.9 acres, which is a little over 8.19 acres, sorry. Which is a little bit over 8,000 square feet. And 16 units over parking structure. And got a rooftop terrace. We have some penthouse units that have private terraces. All the units have balconies. Just think it's a very nice addition there. Downtown, not just the Cathedral District, but downtown.
Well, we're not typical development, deal. Our goal is to raise the level of aesthetics more than anything else, and that is what we do all day, every day, and we really enjoy doing that, and it really makes us feel good about that, and it's more about making the project that we feel good about it, that we really just do that at the bottom line.
And I should also say that all of you guys work at Rink.
Correct.
What's
Rink
the-
Design Partnership Incorporated.
I meant to mention that at the beginning, but I guess that's probably how all you guys met.
Yes, true.
This is a completely independent project
Exactly.
from Ring Design.
Side.
Yeah, it's not affiliated with it officially.
Yeah, we should definitely make that clear.
The people who run the Rink business, they're very well aware, and we keep them informed in the last.
Yeah, it's not something.
It's not secret. It's not that we like.
They probably wouldn't condone the beers.
They may. Some of them.
I just wanted to be clear on that. I got a lot of beer footage.
Thanks for your input, Tony.
Sorry.
So some of the obstacles that have been mentioned about your project are its location, for one, like its proximity to the jail and all of the bails, bonds, places, and the element that is around those types of areas. So do you guys see that as an obstacle? And if so, how do you overcome it?
Not at all. I don't think we see it as an obstacle at all. Actually, the location's great. Right across from the YWCA, which is a beautiful building. Just down the street from the St. John's Cathedral. 4 or 5 blocks from the river. Just a couple blocks from the arena. A few blocks from the stadium, Metro Park.
3 blocks away from
Library.
the
I mean, it's-
gallery.
yeah, burrito gallery, of course.
Yeah, you're like 1.5 from the
Stop.
burrito.
That's
Yeah.
right. It's a really good location, and it's on one of the higher points in downtown.
Good views.
The elevation there is really magnificent. The views from the rooftop terrace are going to be.
As a matter of fact, you'll have some rooftop vistas available pre-construction.
Absolutely.
But the only challenge is the site, it's just so small.
Right.
Since it is so small, how big are the units? There's going to be 16 units, and I guess they vary per price point.
They vary, right? They go from 850 square feet up to, we have one 1,400 square foot unit. That's the
Just like
biggest
a
one.
penthouse.
Actually, no, that one's not the penthouse. It's on the first living level, which is actually the second floor of the building, and it has a nice private garden and everything. It's a really nice unit. And then as you go up through the building, it's the typical floor plate is 850 square feet to 1150 or almost 1,200.